Have you ever wondered if the room you trust most at night could be working against you? For many people, the bedroom feels like a refuge, a quiet place to finally let go. But as we grow older, our bodies change. Sleep becomes lighter. Recovery takes longer. Small disturbances matter more than before. What once felt harmless can slowly become a problem. Think about this for a moment. You spend nearly 1/3 of your life in your bedroom. That is thousands of hours every single year. During those hours, your body rests on fabrics. Your lungs breathe the same air. Your nervous system tries to power down. And at this stage of life, rest is no longer optional. It supports balance, memory, and daily independence. Yet many older adults unknowingly keep things nearby that quietly interfere with this process. Not dramatic dangers. Not obvious risks. Just ordinary items. Familiar objects. Things that have been there for years. Because the body is more sensitive now, these small exposures can add up. Night after night. Without warning signs. Some people wake feeling tired despite enough sleep. Others feel foggy, stiff, or unusually irritable. They often blame age. But sometimes, the cause is closer than they think. Hidden in the room. Used every night. Rarely questioned. Today we are going to look at 5 common bedroom items. Items many people never consider removing. Each one may seem harmless on its own. Together, they can quietly affect sleep quality and well-being. Please stay with me until the end. The final item is extremely common among older adults. Most people would never suspect it. Yet it may have a stronger impact than all the others combined. By the end of this video, you will know what to look for and how to make simple, calm changes. Because your bedroom should help you recover, not slowly wear you down. Now, let's start with the first item. Number 1. Old pillows. They seem harmless, but they may be the quiet enemy under your head each night. Think about the pillow you use every evening. How long has it been there? For many people, the answer is uncomfortable. 5 years. 10 years. Sometimes longer. A pillow feels familiar. Soft. Reliable. Almost comforting in its sameness. You fluff it. You adjust it. You trust it to support your head through the night. But here is the reality most people never hear. A pillow older than 2 years is no longer clean. Over time, pillows absorb sweat, skin cells, natural oils, moisture from your breath. This creates the perfect environment for dust mites. They feed on shed skin during sleep. Their waste particles are microscopic. You cannot see them, but you inhale them every night. This exposure builds slowly. So slowly, many people never connect the symptoms. You may wake with a blocked nose, a dry throat, or a dull headache. You may feel tired despite sleeping enough hours. You might blame age or seasonal allergies. But the problem may be closer than you think. Old pillows are known to collect bacteria over time. Warmth and moisture make it worse. Each night, your face presses into that surface. Your breathing zone is only centimeters away. This matters more as we age. Our immune systems respond more slowly. Our airways become more sensitive. Our sleep becomes lighter. What once caused no reaction can now disrupt rest. There is also the issue of skin health. Aging skin is thinner and more reactive. Pillows absorb residue from hair products and lotions. Even clean routines leave traces behind. Night after night, this residue builds. Hour after hour, it presses against your face. Some people notice redness, unexplained irritation, or new breakouts later in life. They change products. They blame stress. But the real issue may be fabric saturation over time. The most concerning risk comes from moisture, especially in warmer or humid environments. Pillows can trap internal dampness. This allows mold to develop out of sight. You may never smell it. You may never see it. Yet spores can still be released into the air, directly into your breathing space. This exposure has been linked to fatigue and brain fog, and ongoing respiratory discomfort. It turns comfort into a quiet stressor. The good news is this problem is very fixable, and it does not require major effort. If your pillow is older than 2 years, replace it. Think of this as basic maintenance. Choose materials that resist moisture and allergens. Memory foam, latex, or quality synthetic alternatives. These options hold fewer particles than traditional fillings. Add a zippered pillow protector, not just a standard pillowcase. This extra layer blocks moisture and allergens. It also extends pillow life. Wash protectors and pillowcases weekly. Use hot water where possible. This simple habit can change your sleep environment quickly. Consider the numbers. You spend over 3,000 hours each year on a pillow. If you wake feeling worse than when you lay down, pause. Age may not be the cause. Sometimes the problem is right beneath your head. Quiet. Unnoticed. Replacing an old pillow can improve breathing, reduce morning congestion, and support deeper rest. It is one of the simplest changes you can make, and it sets the stage for the next item. Because another common bedroom object affects your air all night long. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2. Clutter under the bed. It is out of sight, but it should never be out of mind. Take a moment and picture what is under your bed right now. Be honest with yourself. For many people, it is storage, old clothes, extra bedding, boxes that have not been opened in years. It feels practical. It feels tidy. The room looks clean. The mess is hidden. But what hides under the bed can quietly affect your health. The space beneath your bed is dark. It is still. And it is rarely cleaned. That makes it a perfect place for dust to settle and stay. Over time, dust builds up. So do allergens. So does moisture. In some homes, mold can slowly develop, especially in warmer or humid conditions. You may never notice it, but your body does. Each night, your breathing deepens during sleep. Air moves upward from the floor. That air passes directly from under your bed into your lungs. Dust particles lift as you shift positions, hour after hour. If you wake with congestion, pause. If your throat feels dry, pause. It may not be outdoor pollen. It may not be the season. It may be the air beneath you. Dust mites thrive in undisturbed spaces. They feed on shed skin. Their waste particles are powerful irritants, even in small amounts. As we age, our airways become more reactive. Things once tolerated can now cause discomfort. Some people notice sneezing in the morning. Others feel pressure behind the eyes. Many feel tired without a clear reason. They blame poor sleep. But the source may be hidden. There is also a mental effect few people consider. Even during sleep, the mind is not fully off. It senses space. Clutter creates subtle tension, even when unseen. Think about how clutter feels when visible. Heavy. Distracting. That same unease can exist subconsciously at night. Your mind may struggle to fully settle. Deep rest becomes harder to reach. There is another overlooked issue. Air circulation. Bedrooms need airflow to stay fresh. Air must move. But when the space under the bed is packed, air stagnates. It becomes trapped. Instead of fresh circulation, You breathe recycled air. Night after night. Poor airflow can lead to grogginess and mental fog. Many older adults notice this feeling upon waking. They cannot explain it. The body is simply reacting to the environment. The solution is simple and very effective. Start by checking under your bed. Do this today. If the space is filled, begin clearing it. One box at a time. Donate what you no longer need. Discard what no longer serves you. Then clean thoroughly. Vacuum slowly and carefully. Pay attention to corners and the floor directly beneath the mattress. If you must store items there, be selective. Less is better. Use sealed containers only. Avoid open boxes or fabric bags. These collect dust easily and release it back into the air. Ideally, keep the space open, clear, and breathable. Here is a simple experiment to try. After cleaning, crack a window slightly overnight, if weather allows. Notice how you feel in the morning. Pay attention. Many people report clearer breathing and lighter mornings. Some feel calmer upon waking, less tension, more ease. Clearing space often clears the mind too. Your bedroom should support rest, not act as storage. Small environmental changes matter more with age. They add up. If you are finding this helpful so far, pause for a moment. Comment number 2 below. It helps others find this video and lets me know you are here. If you have not subscribed yet, consider doing so. New videos are shared regularly. Your support allows this channel to keep going. Now that the space beneath your bed is clear, let's look at what you may be adding to the air itself. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3. Scented candles and air fresheners. They smell pleasant, but they may be affecting your body every night. Many people enjoy a bedroom that smells fresh. Lavender, vanilla, clean linen. These scents feel comforting. They signal rest. Walking into that fragrance at night can feel soothing, almost calming. But there is something rarely discussed. Most scented candles and air fresheners release chemicals. They are invisible, and they stay in the air. These substances are released slowly, especially in enclosed rooms. You breathe them in all night, without noticing. Over time, these chemicals can irritate the lungs. They can inflame the sinuses. Some may affect how the body regulates itself, especially with repeated exposure. You may wake with a headache or a scratchy throat. You may feel unusually tired, even after sleeping enough hours. Many people blame age or poor sleep habits, but sometimes the air itself is the problem. This matters more as we grow older. The body processes toxins more slowly. Low-level exposure builds up, night after night. The issue does not end when the smell fades. That is important. These particles settle into fabrics, pillows, blankets, carpets. Even when you stop smelling them, they remain. They re-enter the air as you move. Your body continues to absorb them, quietly. For people with sensitive airways, the effects are stronger. Even mild exposure can matter. Some feel chest tightness. Others notice shallow breathing. Sleep becomes lighter, less restorative. This does not mean your bedroom must smell stale. Fresh air does not need artificial fragrance. One of the simplest options is ventilation. Fresh air works quietly and naturally. Open a window briefly before bed. Even a small gap helps. If you enjoy gentle scent, choose natural sources. Use them sparingly. A few drops of natural oil in a diffuser can be enough. Less is more. If you use candles, choose cleaner burning options. Avoid heavy synthetic scents. Burn them earlier in the evening, not overnight. Another overlooked option is living plants. They improve air quality naturally. Some plants absorb airborne impurities and release oxygen. They also add calm visual presence, without chemicals. A bedroom should support breathing, not challenge it. Clean air supports deeper sleep and clearer mornings. When the air is gentle, the body rests more easily. Recovery improves. Removing artificial fragrances is a quiet change, but a powerful one. Your bedroom should restore you, not expose you. Once the air itself is clean, another common item becomes more noticeable, and it affects how your body responds to night and morning. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4. Heavy dark curtains. They block light, but they can also block your body's natural rhythm. Many people believe blackout curtains guarantee better sleep. They promise darkness. The room feels quiet, protected, almost sealed off from the world. At night, this can feel reassuring and sometimes helpful. But the real issue often appears in the morning. Your body is designed to wake with light. This is not preference. It is biology. Morning light sends a clear signal to your brain. Sleep hormones begin to slow. At the same time, alertness chemicals increase. Energy rises naturally. When heavy curtains block all morning light, this signal never arrives. Your body remains in night mode. You may sleep 8 or even 9 hours, yet still feel heavy. Getting out of bed feels harder. Movement feels slow. That fog can follow you for hours, sometimes all day. Many older adults accept this as normal. They blame aging. But often, the body simply missed its wake-up cue. This effect becomes stronger with age. Our internal clocks grow more sensitive. Light timing matters more than before. Darkness at the wrong time confuses the system. There is another issue few people consider: air quality. Heavy curtains often stay closed for long periods, sometimes all day. This reduces airflow. Fresh air struggles to circulate. Stale air becomes trapped. Humidity increases quietly. Dust settles more easily in still air. Moisture lingers. As we age, our lungs respond more strongly to these conditions. Breathing can feel heavier. Some people wake with a dry mouth. Others feel congested. Many describe low energy without knowing why. The air itself is often the cause. Mood is also affected by light exposure. This is easy to overlook. Natural daylight supports emotional balance. It helps regulate motivation. When mornings remain dark, the mind stays subdued. Drive decreases. Over time, this can create a low, flat feeling. Not sadness, but dullness. Some people feel less motivated to start the day. Tasks feel heavier. They may not connect this to the bedroom environment, but the link is strong. This does not mean blackout curtains are always bad. They have a place. At night, darkness helps the body rest. Curtains can support this. The key is timing and balance. When morning arrives, curtains should open. Light should enter. Even 10 to 20 minutes of morning light helps. It resets your internal clock. It tells your body the night has ended. Gently. If full blackout curtains feel too heavy, consider alternatives. Light filtering curtains are an option. They protect privacy, but allow soft light through. This gradual brightness supports natural waking, without harsh glare. Pair light with airflow whenever possible. A cracked window can help. Even slight air movement refreshes the room. Breathing feels easier. Some people use a small fan or purifier. This keeps air circulating. Together, light and air support healthy waking and deeper rest the following night. Your bedroom should work with your body, not against it. When mornings begin with light and fresh air, energy improves, clarity returns, mood steadies, days feel more manageable. If this insight resonates with you, pause for a moment. Comment number 4 below. It lets me know you are following along and helps others find this video. If you have not subscribed yet, consider doing so. More calm, practical content is shared regularly. Now that light and airflow are addressed, there is one final item to consider. It sits close to you every night, and most people never question it. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5. Phones in the bedroom. They seem small, but they may be the most disruptive item of all. Almost everyone brings a phone to bed. It feels normal. A quick message, a short video, one last check. It seems harmless, almost relaxing. But that glowing screen can quietly sabotage your sleep. Your body depends on darkness to prepare for rest, especially later in life. Phone screens emit blue light. This light mimics daytime. When your eyes see it, your brain stays alert. Sleep signals are delayed. The body reduces melatonin production. Relaxation becomes harder. That is why you can feel tired, then suddenly awake. Minutes pass, sometimes an hour. Eventually, you put the phone down, but the effect continues. Your brain does not switch off instantly. It stays stimulated. Thoughts keep moving. Images linger. Even with eyes closed, the mind stays active. Sleep becomes lighter, but the problem goes deeper. Phones keep the brain on alert all night. Even when silent, you may not hear every vibration, but your nervous system notices. Light flashes, screen movements. These tiny disruptions pull you out of deep sleep. Again and again. You may think you slept 8 hours, but the quality is reduced. Deep sleep is where recovery happens. This stage matters. During deep sleep, the body repairs itself. The brain clears waste. Memory is strengthened. Focus is restored. When deep sleep is interrupted, the next day suffers. Clarity fades. Many older adults wake feeling foggy. They feel restless. Energy is low. Motivation dips. They often blame age, but the cause may be nearby. There is also emotional impact. Phones carry news, messages, unfinished thoughts. Late-night exposure keeps worries active. The mind never fully settles. Instead of winding down, stress builds quietly. Sleep becomes shallow. For older adults, this matters more. Recovery takes longer. Sleep disruptions accumulate. Night after night. Consider a common situation. An older adult begins scrolling before bed. Just a habit. Over time, sleep feels less refreshing. Morning headaches appear. Focus becomes harder. Energy fades earlier. Nothing seems obviously wrong, but sleep quality has changed. Eventually, a simple adjustment is made. The phone is moved across the room, or out of the bedroom. Reading replaces scrolling. Silence replaces alerts. Within days, sleep feels deeper. Mornings feel lighter. This change surprises many people, because it feels small. But small changes matter most at night. Phones also create a sense of urgency. Even when nothing urgent exists, unanswered messages linger in the mind. Thoughts race. The body remains on guard. Rest becomes incomplete. The solution is not complicated, but it requires intention. Keep phones out of reach at night. Distance matters. Place the phone across the room or in another space. If you use it as an alarm, choose a simple clock, one without light. If the phone must stay nearby, change its settings. Airplane mode helps. Turn the screen face down. Reduce light exposure. Set a clear bedtime boundary. Decide when screens stop. Replace scrolling with a calming routine. Consistency matters. Reading printed pages helps. So does gentle music. Slow breathing prepares the body for rest. Silence supports sleep. Within a week, many notice change. Sleep deepens. Morning clarity improves. Energy steadies. Protecting sleep is not about perfection. It is about environment. Your bedroom should encourage rest, not stimulation. This final change often brings the biggest difference, because phones affect both body and mind. A small screen can steal hours of recovery without warning. Removing it gives sleep a chance and gives you strength. Better rest supports independence and clearer days. Your bedroom should restore you fully, every night. Your bedroom should be a place of healing, not harm. At the end of each day, your bedroom is more than a sleeping space. It is where recovery begins. It is where your body repairs itself, where your mind finally slows down. It is where today ends, and tomorrow quietly prepares. This space should support you, especially at this stage of life. As we have seen, small details matter more than most people realize. Not dramatic dangers, just ordinary items, kept for convenience, left unquestioned. Over time, these small things can work against you, night after night. The encouraging truth is this: you do not need to change everything at once. You do not need expensive upgrades or complicated routines. Simple, thoughtful changes can make a real difference, often faster than expected. Start with what touches you most. An old pillow. Replace it with something clean and supportive. Notice how your breathing feels. Then look beneath your bed. Clear the hidden clutter. Create space for air to move freely, and for your mind to rest. Next, consider what fills the air itself. Remove artificial fragrances. Let clean, natural air do its quiet work. Your lungs will thank you. Welcome morning light into your room, even for a short time. Allow your body to wake naturally, in rhythm with the day. And finally, create distance from your phone at night. Give your mind permission to switch off. Each of these steps may feel small, but together they are powerful. They change how deeply you sleep, how clearly you wake. They affect how steady your energy feels, and how calm your mornings become. For older adults, rest is not a luxury. It is foundational. Quality sleep supports balance, memory, emotional resilience. It helps you stay independent and engaged with life. I want to leave you with this reminder. You deserve restful nights. You deserve clear mornings and steady strength through the day. Protecting your bedroom environment is an act of self-respect and care. Tonight, choose one simple step. Just one. Replace a worn pillow. Open the curtains in the morning. Leave your phone outside the bedroom. Try it for a few nights. Pay attention to how your body responds. Notice the difference. Small changes, done consistently, build lasting benefits. Over weeks. Over months. If this video helped you reflect, I invite you to respond. Share one change you plan to make. Leave a comment below. Your experience matters. Reading your comments helps this community grow and encourages others. If you found this content helpful, consider subscribing. New videos are shared regularly. You can also share this video with someone you care about. It may help them too. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Your attention is appreciated. Take care of your nights. They shape your days. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.